Welcome Star Wars Force Arena players to this brand new video. Today we're going to talk about leveling up your heroes, crystals, how to earn crystals and how to earn credits. And they are obviously the main source of currency in this game. So let's jump into the shop. Now the game is obviously free to play with a paid element, so you can use real money to purchase packs, be it credit packs, be it card packs, crystal bonus packs, all those kind of things that you can do. You can still obviously play the game free. That is doable, and I'll show you about all that after I've done this walk through the shop. So on the shop itself you've got different packs, and this does rotate and can be different each week, and obviously depending on your location as well. Sometimes the prices will obviously be different. So for example, this dark side level up pack here is $7.99, and what happens is you get crystals whenever you reach a certain level, and you get bonus crystals too, and that will help you purchase things like crystal packs. If you want to buy diamond packs, for example, you can use crystals to do that. Or what most people tend to use crystals for is to buy credits. Credits is what you really need to level up your cards, and the higher the level you go, the more expensive those cards become to upgrade. And again, I'll talk to you about all that very shortly. And if you do purchase one of these packs, everything gets delivered into your inbox up here, which is inbox. So you just collect your bits, pop in there, and then you collect it. I tend to buy this one a lot, the credit pack, because obviously it's good value, and I get a lot of credits right off the bat there too, which is kind of nice. And these are the card packs that you can purchase with your crystals. Now obviously it's random, so you're not guaranteed to get a certain leader, you're not guaranteed to get a certain card, and so you have to be mindful of that when if you do purchase these for your crystals. But there are good options to get. There's two different packs. You've got Dark Side, Platinum packs. So what this one does, this gives you a guaranteed unique card, so a unique. And the other one gives you a guaranteed legendary card, and also a unique as well. But this one's cheaper because you just get a unique in there. And the same goes for the light side, both the same packs, but one gives you the dark side cards, one gives you the light side cards. This is new to the game. Also in the packages too, sometimes they do what's called a blind draw, and that costs you 299 crystals per turn to unlock certain leaders or heroes or uniques and all those kind of things and units in the game. I have got videos on the channel about that. That hasn't changed, but how they rotate the leaders available does rotate on a different basis. Normally every couple of weeks it changes, but there isn't one at the moment. There might well be one next week. Okay, these packs here just get you off this like a starter pack. You get all those cards in there, and you get 10 Gs to spend on upgrading, which is always going to be nice. Cards. So in the shop itself, I've got 4 hours and 90 minutes to go before the shop refreshes. That's what that orange thing is there. And this, what you're seeing now, will change. Not always. It might keep the same cards in there sometimes. It does do that. It might rotate with different leaders and different things. So if you buy a lot of credits, you can buy leaders on here if you wish, or you can purchase stuff to upgrade the card here, costing 16 credits. This costs credits, not crystals. So you can buy 2 of those. So I'll unlock this card now by doing that, because I haven't got this card yet. So it cost me, and obviously the more you buy, the higher the price. It increases with each purchase. And then this rotates. On a Saturday you get, or on the weekend you get a lot more cards to choose from as well. You get more rares and more commons on there, and more leaders too. And this is a season shop. So season shop, this is where you earn season rewards, these credits up here. Top left corner there. So you play 5 games on the light side, 5 games on the dark side. Doesn't matter if you win or lose, you will get an amount of season credits depending on your current tier. And then with those credits you can unlock whatever's in the shop. And again, this refreshes as well. So you can use to get leaders if you wanted to, or you can get epics or uniques, whatever you wanted to do, you could do that. And this one here is a legendary wild card, so you can pick somebody for your choice. That's why it's so expensive, because you're guaranteed to get that leader that you wanted. That's why it's a bit more expensive. And again, this rotates around rapidly. Um, so how you get that is by playing your games. This is a ladder. So all the players in the world are on here. So you start where we are, tier 1, which is a very basic, and you get to tier 14, which is Kaiba, which is the top end, where all the maxed out cards, like level 17 cards and really high level players are playing, as you can see here. So I've played 3 games so far on the dark side. I've played none on the light side. So I get that to 5, and I get the other one to 5. That's 10 matches, 5 in each, and then I'll be able to get a reward based on my current position. And obviously the higher tier you are, the bigger the reward. That also applies to your cards you can unlock, the donations you make when you're in a guild too. And that talks about all that here. So you see here, when I get next, I get 120 season reward credits here. Get powerful leader card, and I get crystals, which is good for season reward. And for the victory rewards, my pack increases slightly in terms of credits. Get more cards in the free packs. And for guild donations, the limit I can give and receive also increases as well. I'm not in a guild yet. You can't be in a guild yet until you are... Actually, it says I can be in a guild now. Okay, it's working. That wasn't working earlier on. So you can be in a guild. Now, the benefit of being in a guild is that obviously you can donate cards, and they have guild missions, which I'll talk about in another video, to be honest. I wanted to focus this one on credits, and that's it. And that's how you get more rewards when playing the game. Okay, so another way to get crystals. Let's talk about crystals first. Crystals, you earn crystals from what's called battle rewards, which are up here, top right hand corner. And you get 7 of these in any 12-hour period. So if you play 7 games, it will go to another 7. So you get 14 worth of rewards. So it's 14 matches that you can play. Doesn't matter what faction, doesn't matter what side, everything goes to your pot. So right now I've just earned 15 crystals on this character because I've played 3 games. I have played some earlier on, and this is a good source to get 30 crystals. So you add all this together. It's not 10, then you get another 5, and you get another 20. It's not like that. You get 10, 15, 20, and 30. So all that added up together times 2 is what you get a day. And you have to really time the last one, the 7th one, down to what works for you. What time will you be awake playing the game, basically? Because the clock resets, and it resets the moment you finished playing, and the reward shuts down for 24 hours, and then it starts again. So you want to time it right if you can, to make sure you don't miss out on crystals when you do that. Another way to get crystals, obviously, is to buy them from the shop. So those packs I talked to you about, the dark side, light side pack, the bonus crystals is probably a cheaper way of getting them, but you can buy them on the shop for certain amounts, and obviously like £81 there for 14,000 crystals. And the crystals, all the crystals do, you can buy stuff in the shop. Where are we? Maybe I can't buy stuff in the shop yet. I think I'm too low level. There is a tab here. When I level up, there's a tab here you can buy cards with crystals, and I'll have to show you that in another video. And you can spend crystals to buy cards, but it's not something I recommend you do unless you really desperately want to upgrade certain cards. It can be cheap, but it also can be very expensive to do that with those crystals. So crystals are there just to do that, really, just to buy packs. That's what you do with crystals in this game. They have no impact at all on upgrading. And another way to get crystals, obviously, is to play the game, and in certain packs you'll unlock crystals too. If you manage to do that at the end of the season, in season reward, you get a bunch of crystals for playing, which is nice. And another way to earn crystals are through missions. So you get light side, dark side missions. Special missions pops up. This doesn't happen too often. So like it says in the window, you've got 13 days left to play this mission out. And in there, I'll get, if I do this particular quest, which I'm on way to, I'll get 10 more crystals. And at the end here, I'll get 30 crystals if I do that. So I go all the way over there, and I get all these rewards, money, cards, and I get to pick a leader at the end, either Rey or Kylo Ren, which is good. So it's worth doing this, but it's also important to track to make sure you don't overlap stuff and double work. And daily missions earns you credits, but I'll talk about that when I talk about credits. So here right now on the dark side, use a dark side leader skill 3 times in 1 versus 1 game. So I can play one match, use his ability 3 times, I will get 20 crystals. And that goes through to episode 2, episode 3, 4, 5, up to 7 we are now, I believe. There we go. So you got a load of crystals through there, like that 300. See, the higher you go up. So you don't have to be a really raw high level player to do this. If you can do this mission as you go through the game and be low level, it's perfect. So there you get that's another 250 there. What's this going to be? 200. Then you get platinum packs as well. There's lots of rewards, and this applies also to the light side. So there's a lot of crystals up for grabs for free, which is really generous. And also on the forums, Netmarble will give you competitions to win crystals as well. If you enter stuff in the forums, they'll do little giveaways now and again too. And that is it in a nutshell for crystals. Credits are earned exactly the same way. Now, how credits impact the game, you use them to level up your cards. So for example, now this costs 20 credits to upgrade to the next level, and you get 2 XP, and the XP will impact your current level here, your player level. It will not impact your tier level. Okay, so what the level is attached to your turret and to you obviously as a player. So the higher level you are, the more powerful your turret is in terms of defense and also attack, and it also adds hit points to your shield generator to make it a bit more powerful. So if I'm level 3 and I play against a player who's level 5, their shield generators can be a bit more powerful, but turrets will do a bit more damage because they've got high hit points. So it'll take me a bit longer to wear them down for a win. Okay, and as I said, you really want to, when you level up cards, you want to focus on the cards that you want to use, the leaders that you like using, and the cards that suit that leader or your playstyle. You don't want to randomly level up everything because you'd be skint in a blink of an eye. Obviously, you can if you wanted to. It's entirely down to you. But I level up cards that I tend to use in the game. Like this tank here would be one I level up. So it costs 300 credits. I've got 479. It is expensive, but I'll do that. And I've got XP for that. You see top left corner. Okay, and it also improves the ability and damage of each unit. Like in Clash Royale, you level up your cards as you go along. Obviously, the higher level it is now, it goes up to 600 and it goes up to big numbers later in the game. Okay, and it's important that you do that for 1 versus 1 ranked. If you want to do 1v1 ranked, it's important that your cards are level matching to what your current level is, at least, really, to give you a competitive edge. In 2v2 and in arcade modes, you all have the same level cards regardless. Okay, I think it's maxed out at 8 for commons, leaders and uniques level 1s, and so it's all pretty even playing field, which is good. I like that. But ranked is a bit more hit and miss, and it is really dependent on skill and sometimes on card level too. And credits, again, you can buy them on here using crystals to buy credits. And you can see for 9,000 you can get 500,000, which is a nice sort of earner, but that is a lot of crystals. And also, again, as I said to you earlier on, for the missions, you get your credits here. 300 there, some there, and again they increase as you go through the game. Now, another way to get credits is what you do your daily missions. And here you earn a ticket for each completed mission. Like here, acquire 100 cards. I've got 98, and that gives me a ticket. So what I'll do now, if I unlock, I think I've got one to unlock. No, I haven't got one to unlock. So what I'll do, I'll go to the shop, and I'll buy a card. I'll buy a cheap card. That one's 16. I'll buy 2, because I need 2. So missions highlighted with 1, and that means now I've got the ticket. There it is there. So I can collect it. But if you do a lot of them at the same time, you can collect all, and it'll just automatically add to the collection. Once you get to 4, only 3 more, once you get to 5, you then go for a roll between 1,000 and 10,000 credits, completely free, like a random thing. And that's every day. That's a daily that you do there. Okay, and that again helps you get more credits. And this does change every day. And again, the higher level you are, the more of these you get to do, which is kind of nice. You get more of a choice on how you want to win these tickets rather than having to do a certain way and certain functionality. Okay, and that is it in a nutshell. I hope you like the video. If you do, please leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and there will be more Let's Play Force Arena videos coming up very soon. May the Force be with you.